Today's Heritage Academy is set on one of Georgia's most unique educational sites. It's believed that the old Augusta Free School once sat on this spot in 1821, but there are older schools. This building was designed by one of Georgia's great architects, but he designed many buildings around the state, including the Atlanta City Hall. No, what probably makes this school most unique is that the man who endowed it originally is buried inside. That would be John W. Houghton. So little is known about a man who did so much for education in Augusta. His Chronicle obituary in 1851 helps a little. It says the native of Lynn, Massachusetts was strictly an honest man, amiable in his dealings. As a merchant, it continues, he was strict and correct in all. He left ample proof of his regard for the poor in a large legacy to be appropriated to their education. Though not a member of a church, the news story says, he was a firm believer in the Christian dispensation. His family had lived near Boston for generations, and why John came to Augusta in 1830 at age 43 is unclear. More certain is his success as both a shoe and leather goods merchant from a shop on Lower Broad Street in the vicinity of the old haunted pillar. And while he might have made money selling shoes, his final fortune could have been in real estate. Legal notices in the Chronicle after his death show no less than 24 lots, most fronting Broad Street, for sale. We're not sure what he looked like. There are no photographs or portraits that can be found. He didn't leave any family around here. He was buried on a farm down in South Richmond County, and later accounts say it was mostly overgrown and in poor condition. In better condition was his bank account, and he used it to provide education for poor children who could not afford it. Why? We don't know. Just another mystery of John Houghton. In the days before public school systems, you had to pay out of pocket for an education, and many could not. That's why, in 1850, Houghton must have seen the advantage in public education. According to his will, he gave the city of Augusta $4,000 to build a new brick school. Most accounts indicate the new Houghton Institute went up where the old free school site was in the 300 block of Green Street. Houghton also set up a trust fund to fund its operation in the years ahead. When fire destroyed the old Houghton Elementary School in 1916, and then it was rebuilt so quickly, that seemed to renew interest in the man who originally set up the fund to build it. The Parent-Teacher Association and others began to lobby to move his remains from the grave on his farm to the school property. The school's entryway foyer was selected as the proper location, and the operation quickly took place. Every day now, when young scholars of the modern Heritage Academy enter the building, pupils are reminded of a man who not only saw the benefits of education more than a century and a half ago, but who did something about it. Which brings us back to John W. Houghton. We don't know what he looked like. We don't know why he never married, why he didn't go to church. We're not even sure how to say his name. But we do know this. He saw the value in education. And because of what he did, many, many Augustans are the better for it. Will they ever say the same about us?